Hey, I'm Alex Radical from Board Game Co.
I'm Professor Meg.
And today we are continuing our series of Primal challenges. Specifically, we are playing against the Dygorax. This is Challenge 2, the Sandstorm. We're going to walk you through this over here, but the short note is, first of all, this is Primal the Awakening. Second of all, this is a sponsored video. Third of all, there's a link down below where you can go ahead and buy Primal. They're doing their whole, what's it called, boutique store and all that. So if you missed out on Primal round 1, you have the opportunity to go ahead and jump in on round 2, check out their store, link down below. But that said, Primal is a boss battling game. You can check out a variety of content on this channel as well as other channels, including this challenge. If you see us win or lose,
I would say check out this whole gameplay before you go check out other gameplays on the channel.
Obviously.
Stay here,
yeah.
Check this out, finish how this goes.
I mean, that just makes sense.
And then go check out perhaps some of the other gameplays we've done.
Specifically, once you see if we win or lose this, you can go and check out other channels and see how well they fared at this channel. And then go ahead and make sure to leave aggressive comments on all your favorite content creators, telling them which content creator you like the best and why. Don't actually do that. That's mean. That's mean. Don't do that. I'm joking. I'm just joking around. Anyways, we are playing through the Sandstorm over here. We are playing
The answer is always the Dragons too.
We are
always.
Have you seen his newest video?
No.
Oh dear Lord.
I feel like every time we mention him on a video, you say, "Have you seen his most recent video?" And I say no.
We're gonna take a bit of a break here. So first of all, subscribe to Jeff from the Dragons Tomb in case link down below apparently. His newest video, you're gonna find this out for the first time. It is a thing. So he got an email.
Should we be right back?
No. They're gonna find out about. First of all, check out Primal, link down below. Second, check out the Dragon's Tomb. Third of all, give us a minute and we'll dive into the gameplay. So Jeff from the Dragon's Tomb got an email that said.
No, but I'm saying, why don't we? Hey guys, we'll be right back.
No.
And then let me watch it.
No.
You're just gonna tell me what it is?
Yeah. Jeff from the Dragon's Tomb got an email that someone said, "We love your Instagram content and we'd love to send you we'd love the TikTok content and we'd love to send you this game." Okay? And he said, "Sure." And he's like, "I don't have TikTok.
Yeah.
So I don't know how they love my TikTok content." So he proceeded to make a video every single day on TikTok for this game for a year. And then did this video now. He committed to the bit.
That's a lot.
There's more to it. You can watch the video. But that's the basic premise. He decided to make a video around a game every single day on TikTok for a year because the channel said they like his TikTok content and he doesn't actually have a TikTok.
That is commitment.
Oh, there's commitment.
I'll tell you like a little tangent on top of that.
Here's with the tangent.
I frequently get emails of so as content creators, you get emails of people asking you to do different things and work with them. I frequently get people wanting me to join their app to teach courses because I'm a professor. And I'm not. For anyone who asks where the professor comes from, that's what the judges are called in Pokemon.
You're not a
There's a professor program. I mean, I am. I'm a Pokemon professor. That's what they're called. You had to go through a program. You had to pass an exam. You got professor points. I have a lot of things with the logo on it. But I don't teach courses anywhere. And I get a lot of people asking me. They're like, "We love what you do. If you want to put any of your things online, we have a great way for you to facilitate your students. Blah, blah, blah."
The only reason I hired you to do previews on this channel is I thought you taught stuff.
I mean...
We'll save that conversation for later.
We'll see you a year from now.
Anyways, we're going to go ahead and dive into it. Let's go ahead and talk about the Sandstorm Challenge. I'm going to include a timestamp that says, skip the next 3 minutes if you don't like tangents. About 3 minutes ago. Anyways, Sandstorm over here. This is going to be the challenge we're playing against. Specifically, the challenges are a series of fighting against a boss, effectively, these creatures. Now, Primal has 2 ways of playing. It has the campaign, and then it has single shots where you kind of prep your character to a certain level, go against a monster at a certain level, and that's kind of it. Except, we have a new way of playing called challenges, which are modifications to fighting against a certain monster. And to that end,
They're a little bit difficult.
They're difficult. We're playing against Dygorax in the Sandstorm Challenge. The wind shifts without warning. Dygorax unleashes its wrath from the heavens upon the desert sands. Its storm tears through the hunters, scattering them apart. The dragon brings blood and isolation. Aggression level 1. We are once again not playing the Nightmare mode because we feel that's foolish. We are going to be playing the special rules. The sandstorm reshapes the desert. The dunes take on the form of massive golden beasts, trapping you between their scorching, grainy jaws. At the start of your turn, place a sand terrain in your sector. If there's already a sand terrain in your sector, place a dust token instead. Max 2 dust tokens per sector. Sand makes it harder for us to move out of sand spaces, and dust makes it harder for us to defend. So right now we can't move and we can't defend. That's the game we're playing. Not we can't, but have a harder time moving and a harder time defending. You are utterly alone in the desert. You cannot see your comrades, and their voices are swallowed by the wind. Players in a sector with sand cannot perform assists. So we also can't help each other. So just again, for context, we can't move, we can't defend, we can't help each other. It's going to be a short game. We'll see you on the other side. If you find this video too short, make sure to check out the Dragon's Tome for some humorous content. Anyways, let's go ahead and start this off. Also, this video is sponsored by the Dragon's Tome, in addition to Primal. Yeah, not actually.
Spreading lies.
We're going to go ahead and start this off over here. Do you want to walk them through what your gear is? The basics of your gear. Not the potions necessarily, but your core action, core items.
Actually, my potions kind of matter, Alex. I'll tell you guys this.
Go through your potions if you want.
So I did kind of work off of the weakness of this creature. So I do have 2 that kind of synergize with that to let me take a card out of my deck.
Okay.
And I'm using the Tusk Bow, which is going to increase my hand size limit by 1. So I'm using that with a deck of 19 to kind of do a couple things. And I think, honestly, my items are what's important. More than my armor. So I have this Crystal Spear, which at the start of my turn, or at the start, if I have 3 blue cards in my hand, I can discard 1 to deal 6 damage. But I also have this potion here, which is I can suffer equal to my weapon level to draw 2 cards. So I'm going to start trying to work toward that right away.
Okay.
And being the archer, this deck really likes to go through your entire deck to flip over to your ultimate side. So that's all me just working toward that and volleying. Yeah.
Okay.
My other stuff, my armor is cool, but not as cool. When I inflict a wound, I heal. But a lot of what I'm basing my stuff on is having extra cards on my hand, trying to go through my deck as quickly as possible, and doing a lot of damage.
Cool. What I have over here is I'm primarily, and I should note, I think both of us have the same, well, different cards. Both of us have 1 weakness adjustment. When you have 2 cards that match the monstrous weaknesses, you can adjust cards into your deck in addition to the general card lineup.
Or out.
Or out of your deck. I added a card. What did you do?
Subtracted. I always do because I like going through it very quickly.
I went ahead and took I added a red card because Skull Shock works well with red cards. Skull Shock is whenever I play a red card, I place a counter on them, and if there's 3 counters, I stun the monster and remove all counters from it after the attack. Stunning it basically stops one of its behaviors from activating, which gives us a lot more leeway to not die. Again, we don't have a lot of defense, so you gotta do what you can. Then I have Reefbound Helm, which is at the end of my action phase. I can reveal a blue card in order to search my discard file card for an offensive card and bring it back, which again will hopefully trigger Skull Shock some more. I have Thunder Armor. When I empty my hand, I deal 3 damage. So I'm trying not to go ahead and maintain cards hand to hand. I'm trying to just unleash every round. And then I have Iron Greaves, where my health value is increased by 2. But if I die, that card goes away. So it only lasts the first round of not dying.
You have Thunderpants.
Thunderpants!
I do want to reiterate, I said it, but I just want to reiterate one more time.
Sure.
My bow gives me an extra card, an increased hand size limit by 1.
Oh, nice.
So you are going to see me having 6 cards the entire game. And just so that you know, that is intentional because my bow lets me do it.
That makes sense. That's because every once in a while we get fun, very well-meaning comments from people who are telling us we're playing wrong.
Well, or if it's just confusing
half the time,
to anyone.
They're right, and the other half of the time they're not.
Well, to some people it may just be confusing of like, oh, I thought, I don't know.
We're going to go ahead and start off with our beginning of the round phase. We're going to go with the monster upkeep. We're going to behavior refresh. The monster gains 1 struggle per player. So we're going to start with the monster gaining some struggle. We are on round 1. Meg, are you choosing to use any potions now?
No.
Okay, I figured as much, but why not? We should go through the Dygorax's basic starting cards.
I think I will next turn.
The Dygorax's first card has Resistant, which means it's 5 damage per player, and when we get down to 8, we go to the next stance, so every 10 damage will go down a level, but when we would move from stance 1 to stance 2, we do not carry over any damage. That's what Resistant means. At the start of the round, we place a Dust token in the front sector. That's specifically at the start of round 1, which means if we're in this sector right now at the end of the round, then those Dust tokens are going to negate, each Dust token will negate 1 defense, so it's in our best interest to move. Also, if we don't move, we're threatened, and these things over here are going to deal damage to us if we're threatened and in that sector. So again, we want to be careful, and we probably want to move. That's what I'm saying over here. Then we have over here Permanent. When a player suffers attrition damage, increase the hardening level by 1. Hardening will make it so we can't carry over any damage and make the monster immune to various things like stun, which is not great for us, so we want to not take attrition damage. And then lastly, we have this over here. If we're in the rear sector and we play a red card, we decrease the hardening level by 1, which is great. So I'm going to try to move to Sand right now. Oh, did we do everything right for the starter?
Sorry, Alex. I am. It's not too late to consume a potion?
Nope. Go for it.
Well, I have a question. So we can attack him from anywhere currently?
Right now, yes.
All right. I'm kind of considering... Hear me out.
This
is co-op, so we can talk about it. I already have 6 cards in my hand, right? Mm-hmm. And I can draw 1 here, and I can draw 2 from here.
Okay.
I already have 1 attack that deals 6 damage. So I'm wondering if I should just take both of these. I'll end up drawing 5 cards at least.
Okay.
And I could potentially just have, like, a great opening turn.
Go for it if you want.
Do you think? Or is that crazy?
I don't know
I'll
enough.
do it. Sure. Okay.
So you're discarding which potion?
Both of them.
You can only discard one.
Oh, I can't.
Only consume one.
Oh, well, then it's not.
Not as cool?
Well, not as definite. I feel like...
Let me know.
I am going to... Are you do a thing where you make them weak to me? Or weak to damage?
No, you're thinking of the last character I played.
Okay.
I'm playing
I'm playing the same
right
one and you're playing a new person.
Yeah, I don't have the...
What's their shtick?
Who, my shtick?
Yeah.
I'm going to stun him a lot and hopefully interrupt him a lot. So I'm going to play a little bit offensively, a little defensively. I just do a lot of hammer swings. So on my turn, I'm hurting him and stunning him. On your turn, I'm like distracting him with giant blows to his back, which he's kind of big, so I don't know why it affects him much.
All right, I will have us just go and think about it for next turn.
So I'm going to start by placing a sand terrain in the sector, because that is unfortunately what we have to do. We're going to start with our first sand in the sector. I feel like I'm missing a sand token. I might have to grab a punch board over here, because I only have 3 sand tokens. I thought I grabbed all of them, but perhaps not. So we'll take care of that soon enough. But in the meantime, we got 1 sand token in the first front sector, which, as it's the start of my turn, I have to do that. That's not great for us, because that means it costs 2 stamina to move out. So... do I want to do this right now? Oh, that's cool and cool, but not helpful right now. I think...
Indeed.
I think we're going to go for a fairly defensive turn. We're not going to do anything too crazy right now. I might start off... We're going to start off with this card over here. So we're going to discard...
That's how I felt literally about taking a potion.
Yeah, this is how this typically goes, unfortunately.
Well, we're gonna be fine.
Lots of arguings. I will play... He's currently got struggle on him, which I'm not against. So I could do that for that, and then that for that. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. I'm going to go ahead and play this card in order to... I'm going to play this card. Whoops, that just mashed a whole bunch of cards. I'm going to play this card right now in order to move out of the front sector. So I'm moving away from the front sector, which means I will not become threatened. Yeah, I'm discarding this in order to not become threatened as I go.
Do you care which way you go?
No, because currently it's completely asymmetric. Then I'm going to follow that up with playing my first card. I will play a defensive card, I guess, because he's going to turn towards me. I may as well be defensive. I'm going to discard this card over here in order to play this card over here. Draw cards. It's going to be a 3-cost card. Yep, but it's a 3-cost stamina. And we're going to draw cards equal to the current amount of struggle tokens on the monster. So that's currently going to be 2. So I'm going to draw 2 cards, which gives me some more card flexibility. And this card is in play. That card's gone. Then I got 2 more cards, which did help a little bit. Although help is a relative term. Ooh, I could do that. That's not bad at all. Okay, I don't mind this. But then the problem is that. Okay, I could do that. Okay, let's do this. Okay, we're going to go ahead and play this one over here. So I'm going to play a card to remove a struggle for the monster, trying to maintain control. And we just attack him over there. Then I'm going to follow that up with a blue card. When a behavior card is revealed, you may discard this card from your hand to cancel... Ooh, 1 second. I forgot. He has behavior cards. He has behavior cards. And that is something, if I do a double attack over here, then he's going to hurt us.
You're also now the aggro player?
I already was.
Oh, you already were.
So that might change things for me. Okay. I think I'll let him keep his... I don't want to deal with this. Do I just deal with the behavior card? What if the behavior card stops me?
Just deal with it. Let's go. We have to figure out what they are.
I don't know what the behavior card is going to do and if it's going to hurt me.
They're going to happen.
I don't want it to happen. I'm just going to deal with it. I'm going to deal with it. Okay, we're going to play this over here. So we're playing this card right now, which is going to remove his additional struggle. But now that we have 2 of these in a row, it is going to make this reveal right now.
Okay,
so
and you can use this when a behavior...
I know. Well, no, I can't use this. This is my hand.
What?
I have to use this for my hand. When a behavior card is revealed, you may discard this from your hand.
Oh, I see. I saw...
Okay.
discard a card from your hand.
All right, so here's what's gonna happen. This is not good. It's not good. This is this is a mistake. I made a mistake.
Well, what is it?
Dygorax gains 1 struggle per player, so he's gonna gain 1 struggle. So he's right back up there and gets +1. Gets +1 damage until the end of the round. So he's now 2 damage, and place a dust token in the aggro player sector, which means now my this is gonna be neutralized. My defense is gonna be neutralized, unfortunately. So that's not great, but it is what it is. This will go away over here, and we'll have a new card come out. So bad things are happening. Also, that means I really shouldn't have. I shouldn't have. That was so... Whatever.
I talked to you.
Whatever. And then we're going to discard this card over here. We're going to discard this to pay for the stamina cost of this, which is going to remove a struggle. So we are keeping his struggle in check very strongly. The downside, and then we also have this ability right now. So we played a red card, so we can place a counter on my Skull Shock. We have the sequence of blue, blue, red, which is exactly what this needs. So we're going to do +3 damage from this card, and we're going to deal the weapon damage of 4. So I do 7 damage to him, which makes me realize right now I didn't grab the dice, but I'll grab those soon. So we have 7 damage on him. We only need 8 to take him to the next stance. So all that's great. You know the part that's not great? Oh, and then I emptied my hand, which meant I deal 3 damage too. Even better. So we take him to the next tier over here. He drops a wound, and then he takes over 2 more wounds carry over. And that means when the monster suffers a wound, I draw 1 and place a counter on this card. Oh.
Let's go.
You know what's cool with that?
Yeah.
That's cool. That synergizes nicely. I like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can play this card.
Why not?
I can't. But the concept is cool. Because I just emptied my hand, then I dealt 3 damage, drew a card, and if I empty this hand again, he would...
Why are you doing the damage?
Because this one, you empty your hand, deal 3 damage.
Oh, I would think that happens every time.
It would, but I can't empty this hand again. Because I can't play the card.
You can't.
That's the problem. It would be a cool concept, like having stamina left over to have that flexibility. Although, you can't assist me. You're in a sector with sand.
I can't. Yeah, I would, but I can't.
Well, I can't empty my hand again. So it is... I could do that. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. At the end of my activation phase, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Reef-Bound Helm. I'm going to reveal a blue card from my hand, and then search my discard pile for a red card or a cat card and shuffle into my deck. So we are going to be able to shuffle one of these back into my deck. And I do like...
You discarded 2 to move out of here?
I do like this one over here, so I'm going to put this back into my deck. Say again?
You discarded 2 cards to move out of here?
Actually, I'm going to... 1 second, sorry, I'm just thinking. Yes, I discarded 2 stamina to move out of there.
2 stamina, not 2.
Yeah,
okay.
Alright, so I'm going to shuffle this card back into my deck. And that way we have another red card back in my cycle, which is good overall. So I was able to still benefit from that drawn card. And I think that's my turn. So we're going to go ahead and follow the end of turn steps right now. End of turn steps are going to be the movement phase. We did the action phase, attrition phase. So right now, my attrition right now is unfortunately because I have a sand in because I have a dust in my sector. This is not going to help me. So that's going to be basically put a token that neutralizes it. We're not going to always play these tokens, but just to show it to you, this would go on the card. So unless I draw a 0, I'm taking damage, and I drew a 0. That is so good.
That's
I love
crazy.
it. I love it.
That's insane.
And this means you might want to move the other direction because the dust token's only clear at the end of the round.
I mean,
okay.
We shall see.
So I take 0 damage, which means we don't increase the hardening level, which is amazing.
I'm sorry, what's that symbol? Isn't that
this
you
one
attacking him from the side?
No, these are if you start your turn in the rear or you start your turn in the flank.
Gotcha.
So you're going to start your turn in the front sector, unfortunately, which means I'm going to draw my hand to my hand size right now, and then you can take your turn.
Well, no, doesn't that go off right away?
What does go off? Oh, he should turn to my sector. I should say that. Which means you're going to start in a flank sector. Yeah.
Either way, I'm kind of starting somewhere.
Yes. Well, although it does make you feel better because you were always going to start in a flank and not this one didn't change things.
Yeah.
So we're going to start in the flank sector. We're going to reveal this right now, and we have place a dust token in each of the flank sectors. Maximum 2 dust tokens per sector. Each player in those sectors suffers their damage unless they reveal 2 yellow or greens from your hand.
Now, what is the sequence? Would I not have moved yet?
I
have that anyway.
Yeah, you have plenty of yellows and greens. Beautiful. So you're good over there, which is great because you would have taken 2 wounds because we increased his, because of Dragon's Roar, he currently is increased.
Okay, so now I can move?
Now you can move.
Okay. So
we're doing great.
Discard this to move away.
Okay, that's 2 stamina to move. Okay, perfect. You're also now in the rear sector, which means you can lower the hardening level, but it's already at 0, so it doesn't matter right now.
And then I'm going to... So I'll put this down here for my discard. I'm going to play Evasion. And I'm going to discard both of these to pay for it. And this one is, when I discard it, I get to draw 1. So I'm actually drawing 3.
Beautiful. You're cycling fast already.
3. And then Let's see what I want to do. That's the only card I've played. Okay, so that was that. Ooh, okay.
Oh, a new card's going to come out, the end of round behavior card. So we are going to have a behavior card going off at the end of the round, regardless of what we do.
All right. I think I'm going to kind of be a little bit not crazy this I don't know, we'll see. All right, so I'm going to play this one, which is Silent Arrow, which has stealth, which I don't think matters right now. But I will play this for 0 to just do my damage, which is 3.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. So I'll do 3 damage to him.
You're dealing 3 damage to him right now, so it's going to be another 1, 2, 3. Okay.
And then I have this card, which is when I play a red card, I can recycle this card from my hand, which is to discard this one, draw a new one. So I'll do that. Interesting. Oh, do you want to look for the other thingy? Because we need a fourth one?
Yes, absolutely. I'll do that in a second while
so I'm kind of trying to figure out what I want to do. I think I'm going to go crazy and just go through my whole deck. Yeah. Alright, so I'm also going to play Acrobatics, and I'm going to discard this one to do so. And then Acrobatics is one that's going to give me an ability after I play a different card.
Okay.
So I'll play this Bouncing Shot to get rid of this. But then I get the ability from Acrobatics, which is draw 3, and I can immediately move without paying any stamina cost, although I don't think I want to go to either of the other places, so I won't, but I will draw 3. So 1, 2, 3. This feels a little crazy, Alex.
It's not. It's a lot of cards.
I'm going through my deck.
You only can play 5 cards, though, so we just remember that.
Okay. And then I think I may play this just to, cycle things through my hand. This feels crazy.
Do what you need to do.
But I'm going to do it. So I will also finally play Intuition, and I will discard this one to do so, which I'm not even using it for the ability, but it'll help me if I draw the 3. That's basically the only reason I did it, and to kind of
playing
go through my
defensively
hands.
is a big deal right now.
Yeah, and I wanted to go through my hand, because now I only have 2. And then this would currently be where I stop, and this would be the end of my action phase.
Yes.
Because I can reveal a blue card, and if I do, I can search my discard pile for an offensive card. And shuffle it into my deck. So I am going to do that. If you want to draw the
what?
My attrition damage to see what happens, I have 3. I'm just picking between these 2. I think I'm going to take
end of round
Bouncing
is
Shot.
Not yet, actually. We have to first react. So first things first is he's going to turn to active aggro player. Did you play any aggro cards?
I did not.
Alright, so he's still going to stay focused on me. Discard card, draw cards, activate. There we go. Okay. We're going to draw an attrition card. We drew a 2, which is nice. Good use of the 2 over there. 3 would have been better. Yep. You are safe, fortunately. And then he turns to aggro player, which is me. And then we resolve the end of round card. So we're going to resolve this over here. Each player in a sector with a dust token suffers I left the dust. Was there dust in the back sector?
There was.
Oh, because we placed it there.
I think it started there.
So each player suffers, what's it called? The damage +1, which is 3. Targeted players may discard a green card from the hand to half that damage.
Do you want to give me that token, Alex? Because I think it goes on here now. Not that one, the other, that one.
Yeah.
I think this was supposed to be here.
Why? Why was it there?
I think it was always, when you played something.
No, never supposed to be there. There's no reason for the page to be there. Oh. There was dust in that sector.
I thought you said that we were missing it.
We will need all 4 sands.
I understand.
Trust me on that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Alright, then, so basically we can take 3 damage, or if you discard a card, take 1.
Would I have drawn my cards by now?
Yes, you would draw your cards before that resolves. So I think I will...
But I don't have any things.
I think I will discard... I don't want to discard any of my cards. But I don't want to take damage either. What do I do? How do I handle that conflict?
I don't know.
I think I will discard a card. Nope, I'm not going to discard a card. I'm not going to discard a card. It is what it is. We're not discarding cards. We're just sticking with it, and it's all good. It's all good.
We're sticking with it.
Okay. Oh, that would be that interesting. Okay, I am not discarding a card. I'm taking 3 damage, which feels like a stupid, stupid move that only people who are confident and a little cocky do, which is me.
Which is you.
Same time.
All right.
Are you ready?
Yeah. I'm taking potions.
We're going to head into round 2. You taking a potion now?
Yeah.
Great, go for it.
I'm taking the damage one. So I suffer damage equal to my weapon level, which is currently 1, but I don't have any damage tokens.
You have a damage token now.
Thank you.
And I have more damage tokens if we need to punch any. Is it my turn? I believe it is. This card is going to go away over here, so that card's going to resolve. We have this card coming out. We currently don't have to deal with any of these. It's not the start of round 1. We're on to round 2. You discarded a potion, so we're good there. We're going to remove the lowest card, which is going to be this one. So this is going to go away. We're going to add a new card, which is as soon as you play any offensive card, which is honestly a little sickening.
You know what, Alex? I regret.
You got the potion already?
Can I take the other one that lets me draw 2 cards instead?
Sure, sure.
I'm going to do that instead and draw 2.
We're all friends here. No one's judging us except for the other
This
channels.
is co-op.
Okay, then I'm going to resolve a bunch of things in my starting sector. So what we're going to do is we're going to resolve this card over here, which is going to be front sector. Dygorax gains 1 player struggle. Ah, no, he's gaining the struggle. He's gaining the struggle. Then stance 3, place a fire train in the front sector. We don't have to worry about that, fortunately, yet, because we're not in stance 3. So good news for us, I guess. But because this went off, we are going to go ahead and have to deal with this over here. So we're going to resolve this one over here. Increase the hardening level by 1 and place a dust token in the front sector. Oh, all dust goes off at the end of the round, I should note. So now there's a dust token in the front sector that we're going to add. And then increase the hardening level by 1, place a dust token, then burn 2. We're going to do this over here. We're going to do the boost effect, burn 2 struggle tokens, place a fire train in the aggro player sector. Players in that sector suffer burning. Oh no, so I get burning.
Shorty fire burning on the dance floor.
Interesting. The timing of this
is not one good.
The timing of this isn't great.
No.
But I can work with it. I can work with it.
Should those now go through or not yet?
I'm thinking through how I want to handle this.
Okay, sorry.
Because I'm going to suffer burning. Okay, so I'm going to have a burning effect right now. So I'm going to take burning. And then I can decide what to do. So these are going to go away. Oh, this is going to be such a violent turn. To be fair, I think
I'm going to kill it this turn.
You're going to kill it this turn? You're going to kill it this turn. Like it's over. We win the game. You're joking, right?
I'm joking.
Okay.
But, like, I'm going to do a lot of damage.
Okay. Well, I can work with that. The killing it this turn part is a little bit intense. So we have 2 new cards coming out. We have a yellow and a red. So if we resolve a red, we're going to resolve all of that. And I still have to decide if I want to move this turn, or it costs me 2 stamina cards to move. But I can't play any cards in my sequence with the fire currently in my sector. So I think I kind of have to move, which kind of puts a damper on my plans. Is there a way around that?
There must be another way.
If I play that... I don't love this. I don't love this. Because I have to move. And I can't play that card, which I really, 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 really wanted to.
Somebody call 911.
Shorty fire burning on the dance floor. Whoa. I don't think there's a way around this. Those cards really messed me up. They really messed me up. Okay. Well, if that's the case, because I could have done that, but that won't help. We're in a sector with fire, which I don't want to be in, and the harden level is increased, which is not great. So all things are not great right now. I think.
Should we restart?
We should restart. We should restart.
That first move was the wrong choice, and we've been doing bad ever since.
I will discard basically everything, I think. Because I have to do this. I don't think there's a lot I can do right now. I can't play. The fact that there's fire in my sector really messes me up right now. Now the fire will weaken.
I mean,
we
that
put it
does
on the
make
active
sense.
side. Yeah, we put it on the more dangerous side. But the fire in the sector, I assume you can't assist me because you're in sand. You definitely can't assist me.
Truly, I thought sand was up there, and I could have moved to up there, but I didn't because I thought wrong. But then I would have taken the dust damage.
If I do that, do I have a little bit more flexibility? Sorry, give me a second. I'm trying to think through my hand and what I know. Because I could have discarded that, which means I could have done that. It still wouldn't be enough.
And it would be enough.
It would not be enough. Okay, well, we're going to play a different kind of turn, I guess. We are going to discard 2 cards. So we'll discard these 2 cards, I guess, to be able to move. So we're going to be moving out of the sector because we need to get away from where we are.
A wise choice.
Then we're going to follow that up with by playing this card in order to play this. So discarding a card, playing that, discarding a red, which I don't love. We're going to draw 1 if my health is critical. Draw cards until you have 5 instead. My health is not critical, so I'm just going to draw 1 and remove 1 struggle from the thingy. Then that would be cool, but not useful.
Call of the Dragon.
This would have been so much more useful earlier. I will go ahead.
You gotta shuffle better.
You know, I hear you. I hear you on these things. But right now, I guess I'm going to have to go rely on the fact that I'm going to have to rely on, well, too little. I'm going to... I wonder about the technicality of when do I empty my hand. But I don't know if it matters. I'm just going to go ahead and discard this card in order to play this card. So I'm just not really doing anything. It's just playing a defensive card in my zone. And then my hand is empty, which means I'm going to deal 3 damage. Oh. If I search for...
Flip it around?
If I play a card, if I play my last card to search my deck for a card, did I empty my hand? Hear the question, Professor?
You're not going to like this. I would say technically you would have to complete your action before checking for any conditions. Like, you wouldn't do that in between your actions.
I don't love it, but I respect that.
Would you, stop and assess all the damage before drawing, or
Yeah, I'd like to. That'd be great for me. That'd be really great for me.
It doesn't actually make sense.
Okay, so I guess if we can't do that, we will continue with the action I was...
But can't you search for a 0-cost card?
I don't believe so.
I'm just
gonna do that. I'm gonna do it the way I stuck. We're gonna put a note here. If I could do that, that'd be cooler, and we'd also have a better turn, but we can't.
I think you should try.
I'm gonna discard this over here. I'm gonna go ahead and then I have into my hand. I'm not doing a search action. I'm just emptying my hand. That's going to deal 3 damage to him, which is going to bring him to 8, which is going to take him. Why 8? Did I do 8 last time? Did I do 8 for some reason?
I did a little bit of damage as well.
No. Did I treat it as 8 being the threshold?
I'm not sure.
Because I don't. Okay, so we're not actually going to do what I thought we were going to do. Because anyway, we're taking it to. I don't know if I did it correctly last time or not.
You're saying now he would be at 16.
He's supposed to be at He's supposed to be at 10 per level. I think I did it correctly. I think I just mentally got in my head.
Oh.
So right now he's at 5. We're going to bring him to 8. Okay, so that's going to put him at 8 right now, and that means he needs 2 more to jump. Because I emptied my hand, I dealt 3 damage, and then that is that. I don't draw any cards. I just have the green card. I'm currently in a sector. I'm not threatened because I moved. And we're going to go ahead and reveal. I didn't play any cards that triggered any of these, so at least I didn't resolve these. Oh, that's not true, is it? That's not true. I should resolve this one. When I played my first card, I should resolve this because that's going to be that. So we're going to see what this does. The monster's ivory skin thickens until it becomes harder than stone. We play 2 and increase the hardening level, but he can't, so we don't have to worry with that.
Great.
Okay, but we are going to go ahead and shuffle this up.
And put a new one.
Yep, and that unfortunately is going to make him, because we're shuffling his discard deck, we are going to go ahead and make him gain struggle. Okay, and then we have an end of round effect, and then we check to see the stamina level. Please be a 1. Please be a 1. It's a 1. I do not get attacked.
That's crazy.
Okay, there's lots of 1s. We haven't seen any yet.
Yeah.
And that's my turn. I'll draw my cards, and it's your turn. Oh no, he turns to face me first. So he faces me, and then it's your turn.
Okay, and remind me what the timer is. Is that just at the end of the turn?
Yes, although I forgot about this. We are, at the beginning of your turn, you place sand into your sector, or 2 dust if there's already sand. So we're going to add the second dust, because a maximum 2 dust, which means at the beginning of your turn, we're going to add 2 dust to your sector. And again, that will hurt you if you stay there, so dance around.
What does it do again?
It's going to, each dust will negate 1 defense card.
Okay. Alright, so now it's my turn?
Yep.
Alright, so I have my Crystal Spear, which is if I have 3 blue in my hand, I can discard one of those to deal 6 damage, and I honestly way more than 3.
Okay.
So I'm going to discard this one. So I'm going to deal 6 damage to him, but this one is when I discard it from my hand, I can volley 2. Now, riddle me this, Alex. This is getting discarded.
Yes.
Here's another rule question, which I think this is how I would do it. This is getting discarded.
Yep.
I volley 2. I only have 1. I would shuffle this back in, right?
Yeah.
And actually, I would shuffle this card back in?
Yes, you are.
Okay. So it's 6 damage. So right now, just 6.
Nothing, because that's not resolved.
And now I get to flip to my ultimate side.
Yep.
So now all of my extra abilities will start working for me.
Already. Nice and fast.
I know. I whipped through that. Whip it. All right. And actually, well, let me finish this first. All right. So the second card is, so actually that's a great one to discard too. So 7 damage total.
Okay.
And every time I inflict a wound, I heal one. I only have one, but that's going to inflict a wound, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You should 7 damage to it?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to take it 7, so we have to basically remove 3 from here, and that's going to bring you where you are. So you're at 8 to 15, and he takes a wound. And that means when the monster suffers a wound, I draw 1 and place a counter on this card, so I'm 1 step closer to powering up.
Now, another question, Alex. This was my start of turn ability that I discarded the blue to trigger that.
Yeah.
And it flipped me, and this is also start ability. I would get that now, right?
Oh,
I think the start, but
yes,
not the other
would.
part.
Yeah, you would,
Yeah, because
absolutely.
I'm still in that phase.
So,
because if I had a different start, I could still use it.
Exactly. That's why. Technicalities, you
Yeah.
can use any starter turns at any point. I would argue you can still do it.
I think so. I don't get that, but I get the first part. All right, so we'll volley 2 more, but that's nothing, unfortunately. But that's still great for me.
Don't forget to take your weapon level damage because you, empty your deck.
Oh, yes, that's true.
So you'd have to take a damage back.
Now...
Yep. What you thinking?
Interesting question.
Hit me with the question.
Well, actually, it doesn't matter. I'll heal when I do another thing to him. That's what it is. Okay. Never mind for that part. All right, so now I need to decide what to do, but when I play a red, he's going to get angry.
He's going to get angry when you play red. That's just is what it is.
Well, I might as well play a big scary red
I
on him
don't disagree. Do it. Go for it.
Okay. I'm gonna first play Sharp Shot.
Okay.
Which, now that I'm on this side, the next time I play a red card this turn, deal 2 damage.
Also, you're going to remove 1 struggle. Are you not moving?
Oh, shoot, I was going to. You're right. I need to move 2.
You don't have to move. It just means you'll become threatened, and you'll have to negate 2 cards, which is really a good way to die.
I need 2 stamina to move out of here, is my question?
Yes.
All right.
But if you play red cards in the rear sector, you'll lower his hardening level, keeping us safe.
Red cards in the rear sector?
Yep.
Okay. I hear. All right, so I will discard this one, which again has an ability. So when I discard this from my hand, I deal my weapon damage, which is 3. So we'll deal 3 damage to him.
Beautiful.
And I'm doing that to move. So now I am in the rear sector.
Now keep in mind, any additional damage above the next 2 will not carry over. Oh, actually, 1 second. I'm sorry. My bad. We need to take a pause here. We got to level 8 already, which means this is going to the next dance, which means we lost K. No, actually, this matters. When you dealt 7 damage, did you deal all at once?
Yeah.
It was all at once, 7 damage?
Yeah.
Okay, so the extra 5 is gone.
Well, so actually this says if I have 3 in my thing, I can discard one of those cards to deal 6 damage, and then I volleyed. So I think technically I did 1 damage and then 6.
The extra 5 damage still gone. Yeah, okay, because then we're taken to 9 and then 6 over. So the extra damage would not have carried over, which we probably should have been a little bit more mindful of. I'll take the blame for that. We do move to the next dance.
I guess...
Could you have dealt 1 more damage?
I think it would be, because this is, if I have the 3, I discard to deal 6, and then we would have done that effect.
Then the volleyed?
Right? Because this is the first thing?
What do you mean? How did you deal 7 damage?
Because this says if I have 3 blue cards in my hand, I can discard 1 to deal 6 damage.
Yes, he was at 8.
And one of the ones that I discarded said, when you discard this volley.
Oh,
so I think I would do the 6
So
first,
you'd have 1
and
more.
then,
Yes. 6 first, that matters.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are on to this one over here. We're going to be putting 4 damage on the next card because we just did 1 and then the 3. But this card is going to go away. We just move to the next dance. He's no longer vulnerable from the front sector, which is a big important detail. When revealed, place a fire terrain in the front sector, which is great. I always love fire in the front sector. Then we're going to go... Oh my gosh, I'm so much in trouble next turn. Then permanent, when a player... Oh, this is going to be a permanent card, so we're going to add it to the level 2 card. At the start of the round, increase the hardening level by 1. That's going to take place next round, not right now. And then this card over here, permanent, this is still always in play. So we're kind of fine. We are good on the effects. But now it takes 7 damage per player, so 14 damage to get him to the next dance. But also, he's now strength 2. So things got threatening.
So now it's 10?
14. Oh, 10 more.
10 more? And anything extra would get stopped, right?
No, it only gets stopped. Resistant only stops when you carry to the next stance entirely, not the next wound.
Okay.
Hardening prevents the next wound, and resistant prevents the next stance.
Okay.
Resistance is kind of like a much weaker hardening, but it's built in by default, so.
Alright, now I'm going to do my turn.
Okay, great. Hit me.
So I will play this sharp shot. I think I took the thing off and we didn't put it back.
We did put it back.
We did?
Yeah.
Okay. So, sorry. Alright, so, and I am, like, the special kind now, so the next time I play a red card this turn, deal 2 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going...
So your mastery is unlocked.
Yep. And then I'm going to play Heavy Arrow.
Okay.
Which is going to make me the aggro player. It's also going to set this off, but I do my whole thing first, right?
Yes.
Alright, and I need to discard, so I need to just look at that because I want to see if I have any that do something. Okay. So I will discard this one to play that.
Okay.
And then I need to pay 2 extra.
Yes.
Did I think this through? Yes, I did. Oh, no, I didn't.
What are you doing?
Should I not have moved?
Moving's a big deal if you don't want to take attrition damage.
I'm going to take this part back for a minute. Just for a quick second.
Wait a minute.
I wonder if I should just hold on to this. I don't think so. I think I want to play this one and this one. So to be able to do that, I need 1, 2, 3, 4 things. And I only have 3. So how do I figure this out?
All good questions.
Is there a way to have figured it out? No. So, alright. I'm going to take everything back.
Absolutely.
LOL. Because we're going to start off with something a little bit different instead. I'm going to play Adrenaline Shot, which is going to take this thing off for us.
Wait, did you undo your entire turn?
Yeah.
So then we had to put 1 back. We had 2 before.
You're so correct.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm going to get to recycle 1 and volley 2. Oh, sorry. I'm doing this wrong again. I want to play this first, which is the next time I play a blue, draw a card. So then I'll get to draw a card from this one. So with 2 blues in play, we do get rid of this.
Yes, okay.
So I'll play that so that I get to draw. Then I'll play this one.
So you get to draw 1,
So I
and
get
then
to
you get to
draw
recycle 1.
And then volley 2.
Yes, you get to draw 1, recycle 1, volley 2.
All right, so I'll get rid of this one and draw. Oh, no, wait, that gives me 2 things. Oh, my gosh.
You could recycle 1 and then volley, or volley then recycle.
I'll get rid of this one.
Okay.
And then volley. So.
Okay. You get to, whether you cycled? So
That
you
was
draw
the
a card.
recycle.
Then you draw a card. When you recycle, you draw.
I drew first, even though I probably shouldn't.
You probably shouldn't. But it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Then volley 2.
1.
Yep.
2.
And that's no damage.
Not great,
All
but still, once I go through my deck, I deal 5 damage to him, so we're still okay.
And taking your damage.
Yeah, but that's fine. I don't mind that. All right. So
we usually
now...
don't until we die.
But see, now I ended up with the same amount of stuff. So I think my best bet is to just do 1 big attack and give up the other one in my hand. So I will play this one, which is going to give me the extra 2 damage when I attack. And then I will play this one, and if I pay 3, then I will be able to do extra damage. So I'll pay 3 with these 2.
Okay.
So I'm dealing a total of 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage.
That seems reasonable.
Yeah. Just a cool 11.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yep.
Cool.
6, 7, 8.
That's going to take him to the next level. So we're going to have 1 damage left over.
Woohoo!
And he's going to go down a spot, which is important because that's going to give me my 3rd counter, which means I draw a card.
But I'm definitely
And I get to go ahead and flip this, and now I have my mastery unlocked because I have 3 counters in it. I increase my hand size limit by 1, and I reduce the stamina cost of all cards with impetus by 1, which is great because I currently have 2 impetus cards in my hand.
Oh, sorry, Alex. I played 1 red card in the rear sector.
Oh, you're going to have to deal with that. Oh, so 2 things are going to happen. This is going to resolve. That's going to resolve. And
I know, but it does that, right?
This is going to happen, and then this is going to resolve.
Yeah. Okay,
so we're going to resolve this right now. The active player suffers a wound unless they discard a yellow from their hand.
So would I have drawn right now?
You would not have drawn yet. That would be at the last thing you did. So you're going to suffer a wound, which means you take 2 damage.
Okay.
Okay, so here's 2 tokens.
But I actually should have healed this one off. Whenever I inflict a wound, I heal 1.
Then you only have 1 damage left. Okay.
Beautiful.
Then that's going to go away over here. Then we're going to go ahead and resolve nothing. Well, this is going to come out, and then we get to the end of round phase. But before we do that, what's your card sequence? Because he's going to turn to you and attack you.
It's all red and blue.
So you're basically taking damage either way.
I knew.
Interesting. So maybe it wasn't worth moving. In hindsight.
No, I wanted to attack with red in the rear sector.
Okay. So either way, he's gonna turn to you because you're the aggro player now, and he's going to inflict attrition damage. So hope for a 0. It's a 1.
That's okay.
So you're going to take another 2 damage, and unfortunately the hardening level is going to increase by 1. Okay. That is and the start of the round is going to increase the hardening level by 1 again. So it gets worse and worse. Gets worse and worse. But I'm in the rear sector now, which is good. But the fire is in the rear sector.
All right. So now I should draw.
Nope. End of round things are gonna happen. Well, yes. Now you can draw. Yeah. So you're going to go ahead and go to the end of turn phase. So now you discard all cards in sequence. You draw cards up to your hand limit. And the monster turns to the aggro player, which is you. So technically the monster hadn't turned yet. But now what we're going to do is we're going to resolve end of turn effects. So we're going to remove all the dust.
At the end of my turn, I would empty my deck and deal 5 damage.
Okay. At the end of your turn? Oh, right now?
It's when you empty your deck and I drew.
So right now we deal 5 damage. So we're going to put a 5 onto him. That's great. And then we're going to lower both fires to the next level down. So one more round and they're gone. And move to round 3 and resolve this card. Each player in a sector with a dust token. Oh, whoa, 1 second. Huh. Is that the end of the round? This is interesting. I would argue it has to be, okay, I'm not even going to look this up. So at the end of the round, you remove dust tokens. And at the end of the round, you resolve this. But this references dust tokens. It has to be this happens first, otherwise it would never happen. So each player in a sector with a dust token suffers damage +1. Targeted players may discard a green from their hand to half that damage. So I don't believe I was in a player sector.
No.
I don't believe you were. They were there and there. So I think we're actually fine that way. So no dust token attack force. So we're fine. Although I wish I had not taken them off just in case, because otherwise it might be wrong. And this is going to come out.
No, I remember. Well, I don't remember you, but I know I moved away from it.
Yeah, I don't believe I was, but I could be mistaken. And that's the
round. Let us
know
in the comments below.
Yeah, let us know. Then we move to round 3, where you're going to go first.
And I'm going to take my potion because it's a 1 right now, and I can heal 4, and I have 4 damage on me.
Go for it.
I'm doing it.
I'm not, because I don't have 4 damage yet.
And it's at a 1, so I think it's a good idea.
It is a good time to do it. I just am not willing to do that yet.
And I don't think I'm doing that much damage this turn, so I don't have to worry about the other thing.
I think I'm doing a lot of damage this turn.
Yeah, for me it's going to kind of ebb and flow, I think.
Okay. But I have to choose now.
Well,
I'm going to be doing...
first?
Yes, but before we do, though, I'm
going
to make a potion. I'm doing hate shocks right now. Suffer damage equal to your weapon level. Your weapon gets +3 damage until the end of this round.
I'm going to shuffle my discard because I'm going to be first player, and at the start of my turn I volley.
Okay.
So I'll shuffle.
Sounds good. That makes sense.
Yeah, my deck was empty.
But
you can still do
we're going to go ahead and remove the lowest attrition card over here from this. If you are shuffling your deck again, we're going to take another damage. Okay. If you're going through your deck. What's the question?
Was that part of the 4? No.
No.
Okay.
That's the next one. Okay. Then we're going to put this new card out over here. We have that. At the start of round, increase the hardening level by 1, which seems unfair, but we're going to do it anyway. And that is that.
What seems unfair?
At the start of the round, we increase his hardening level. It's just not. I mean, it's unfair in the sense that I don't want it to happen.
Sure.
Because I want to win. I want to get all the points for beating this challenge level.
And what happens when we play a red in the rear sector?
He lowers his hardening level.
But I just won?
For
every time?
Every red. Okay, and that's it. You can take your turn. I'm excited for my turn, for the record. I'm waiting patiently.
Are you going to be the aggro player? Because I hate being the aggro player.
You are first right now.
I know, but are you going to take it after that?
Oh, yes, I am.
Okay, good, because I hate it.
Yep.
Alright, so, and again, I get the start of turn ability before I go to discard to move, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Also,
so,
if you have 3 blue, you can do your spear.
I don't.
Okay.
So I'm going to volley 2.
Okay.
1. 2. So 1 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have the blue. So we are just going to go right into my turn. I
realize in hindsight that combining Reef-Bound Helm with Thunder Armor was a mistake. Because one of them wants you to have an empty hand, and the other one wants you to have a blue in your hand. Those two things are not exactly going to work well together.
That's not...
Hindsight. Hindsight.
Alright, I'm going to discard this to move because I have to do 2, correct?
Yep. At the start of your turn, we place 2 dust tokens into your zone, because that's the general challenge rules.
Does this guy do something to me?
If you are threatened. If you're in that turn and threatened, you will take damage.
Alright.
But you're not threatened. Well, yeah.
So I'll move out. And then... So I can play green and yellow cards just to have the ability, right?
Absolutely.
Alright. Because I think I want them in play just to protect me. And it kind of helps me a little bit.
How bad is it if you don't move?
Why?
If you move, I can't attack him.
Why?
Because there's fire in this sector, there's fire in my sector, and he'll be facing your way, and you can't play red cards to his front face. Oh, and also we're supposed to give him 2 struggle, speaking of which. So let me take a look at my hand and see if I can avoid this.
I'll take damage.
You would take
based
damage.
On that stuff?
You'd negate 2 of your
and I would
cards.
become threatened? I think I'll move.
Let me just see what I can see over here. Let me see. This is not going to be good. This is not going to be good. I won't be able to do anything. Give me a second here.
Okay.
Because he's going to turn to you as the aggro player at the end of your turn. And if I can't move a second time...
Am I able to move and move back? Only if someone gives it to you.
Not really. I could do that and hope for the best. We can go for it and see how it plays out. It's going to be a very interesting turn.
So I do have a draw card that I can attempt to draw and recycle. And I have a card that lets me move again that I might be able to get to your sector.
That would be great.
I might be able to get to you. So let me just try to do that. I mean, it's in the heart of the cards.
Keep in mind, you can't play a card once you're in my sector.
I can't play red.
No, you can't play... For fire, you can't play any cards.
Oh, for fire.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I can do that as the thing I move in with.
Let's see how it goes. Let's see what
happens. And I can
happens.
still discard to move out at the beginning, or...
You can still discard to move out at the beginning of next... Well, next turn
or that fire will be gone.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. So, I am going to... I'm going to play this one.
Okay.
Okay, so this is my discard. I should slide that down. I'm going to play this one just for the green ability. But then I have this, which is when I play that, I can recycle this card from my hand, so I'm going to recycle it. Okay, this is great. I'm still going to, I can probably draw cards. Okay, so I will also play...
Is there not sand in my sector? I could even assist you, technically.
Ooh. Okay, well, let me play some stuff. I'll play Adrenaline Shot. Okay. And I'm going to discard this one to do it. So when I discard this from my hand, I volley 2. 1. So 1 damage. And then I can recycle 1 and volley 2. And I will get rid of this one for the recycle. And then volley 2. That's the one I needed. So...
Okay.
I think I can't get out of it now. Did we take one off for this? No, not yet.
We did not, no.
Okay. Yeah, unfortunately that was my only way to try to get to you.
I have a way that I can possibly, but I think it's a card as well in my discard.
Alright, and then I'll just play this to give me the 2 attrition protection, just in case.
Okay. Actually, have I shuffled already? Is the card I need literally the next card? Because I don't think there's... Let me see.
Do you want to tell me what you're looking for?
No, it's this one. Sharp Reflexes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'm going to be drawing cards as a chance I get it, but it's a small chance.
Yeah.
Okay. That is the turn, right?
Well, actually, I played a yellow card. Oops.
So let's see what he does.
Which is kind of good for you.
But, well, the more things that give me the opportunity to result... he's going to gain players -1 struggle. Then the active player suffers a wound unless they play a defensive card as the next card in the sequence. Can you play any cards as the next card in the sequence?
No.
What if I lowered your...
You can try to assist. I can't,
No.
if I draw.
The assist I need.
Yeah, I would have to draw. I mean, the thing is I may be able to assist... Oh, no, I can't.
So you're going to take 2 damage, unfortunately.
That's okay. That's not that bad.
So 2 wounds for you. This whole movement thing is a challenge.
Alright, and it's still the end of my turn?
It still is the end of the turn. Yeah.
Alright, so I do have this, where I can reveal a blue, and then shuffle a card back into my deck. So I'm going to take this one, put it back into my deck. And then that's it for me. Okay. So I do have 2 protection against the attrition.
Well, let's see what happens. We're going to go ahead and draw the attrition. attrition is going to be a 2, so you're safe there. Then he's going to rotate towards you, which is not what I want, but is going to be what's going to be.
Sorry.
And then we'll see. Start of my turn, we're going to place sand into my sector, because that's the rule. So we have sand joining my sector right now, which is not great, but is what it is. And then I can't deal with much. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start with the. It's just gonna be what it's gonna be. I'm starting in a flank sector, so we are gonna reveal this right now and see what we got. Place a dust token into each of the flank sectors. Dust into each flank, or this maximum 2 dust over there. Then each player in those sectors suffers damage unless they reveal 2 yellows from the 2 of the defensive cards in the hand. So I can go ahead and reveal defensive cards in my hand, so I don't suffer any damage. That's gonna be a wing attack.
To me, right?
That will not apply. You're not in a flank sector. But then we have all of these over here, so we got a bunch of things happening, but I don't know if I'm going to be playing any of my 4 red cards. Okay. Okay, so what I think I can do... it's brutal, but I think it's the only way that I have a chance. I'm going to go ahead and discard... I'm going to discard this to pay for this. And we're going to have draw 1 for each card with impetus in your discard pile. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards we're going to draw. So we're going to draw the first card, and then we're going to shuffle this up and see which. We're now drawing 3 more cards.
Amazing.
So we're hoping for the card that'll let me move.
Oh, shuffle good, Alex.
Although I don't even know if it'll let me move. It won't. It might. No, it could potentially help me move. It could potentially, but we'll see what happens. So you have to draw this. And I'm going to go ahead and do this craziness. I'm going to draw 1, 2. That's what I always do when I'm hoping for... I love it. It's just when I'm hoping for, like, magic to happen. Let's see. Nope. Let's see if this will move. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. This is not great. We can hope things can happen. Specifically, what we hope is going to... we'll see. We'll see. All right. So we're going to do a lot of things right now, but it's not... None of them are going to be what I wanted because I didn't have that card that I needed. I can still draw cards. Okay, we're still good. We can still draw. So do I have my 3? First, let's work on moving. We're going to ignore that one. We need to discard a 2 for it to move. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. I could discard that one to move. Let's do that. So we're going to play this over here to be able to move to the next zone over here. So we're going to pop over there. We still have the possibility to draw 2 more cards. So we're going to do that, I think, because I think that's the only way I have a chance of doing anything. Although we could do that. That would be good for later. We'll go ahead and discard.
Discard?
This is just brutal. It's brutal.
It's brutal out here. That's Olivia Rodrigo.
I'm going to discard this card and this card. So I'm going to discard these 2 cards over here. Do I want to discard that one? That could be good for defensively. But I think we're good defensively. Yeah, I'm going to discard these 2 cards to go ahead and play this. So that's going to let me draw 2 cards equal to the current struggle level. So I'm going to draw this one, which will not help me, and this one, which will still not help me. So we're doing what we're doing, if that makes sense. I could hope for something to happen.
Aren't we always?
Yeah, we really, really are. And are those impetus cards at all? They're not. Do I have any more card draw? I don't. Okay, it is what it is. We have a very, just for the record, so for context,
sand.
I have so much red, and I already discarded 2 red, and I increased my weapon damage, but I can't do a thing. That's why it's.
Oh,
I would have had
horrible.
a turn. I would have had a turn. Okay, we are instead going to play this, I guess. Could
I have done everything I did and just not moved?
I mean, it's hindsight now. Too much has been revealed.
Oh, okay,
that's what I wanted.
Sure.
I wanted you to just take the hit, but then you would have been able to. You would have been able to not attack.
Oh.
You would have been able to not attack and take damage. So one of us was going to have a sucky turn. And if it helps, do you have any red cards in your hand?
Yeah.
How many?
3.
Good. Let's start with this. Okay. So I will play this over here. So I'm going to play this over here, which is going to be a. That's going to be Oh, do I want to do... Okay, we're gonna see what we do here. We're going to discard this one and this one. So we're paying for it with 2 reds because reds are useless to me right now. We're going to go ahead and stun the monster. So first we remove a struggle. Then we're going to stop one of these from activating. We'll stop this one from activating because that feels reasonable. And then we're going to stun the monster, which means you can reveal up to 2 red cards from your hand and deal your weapon damage for each one.
Sure.
So just reveal 2 red cards, and then we deal 6 damage. Beautiful. So he's going to go from his current 5. We'll just flip. Well,
is that making it a wound?
We're going to give it a 1 more, and then 1 more. It's exactly a wound.
Well, when I inflict a wound, I get to heal 1.
Okay, beautiful. No, when you inflict a wound... Oh, interesting.
Did I inflict it? Do you think?
And deals the weapon damage. I'd argue you do.
Yeah.
I'd argue you do. Okay, so we did take him down to the next level, so it brings him down to 6, which is good. That part's all good. We're doing great-ish. The only problem is I can't do actual damage. I can just do things like that. Then I could discard that for that and that for that, I guess. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and discard...
Alex, I have a question.
Hit me with your question.
This is deal 5 damage. Is it 5 plus my weapon
level?
It's
5 times your weapon level,
right,
which is
that's
1.
what I thought. Okay.
Yep. I'm going to discard this to be able to play this over here. That's going to do nothing, but it is going to break up me playing 2 of these in a row, so I won't trigger this. And then we're going to go ahead and play this to go ahead and play this, which is going to go ahead and remove his last struggle, which is great. So overall, still had a decent turn. I have 3 defensive cards, which would be a great time to pull that 3 right now.
Yeah.
And none of these activate because I stunned him from there.
The 2 blues.
What 2 blues? This?
Activate the middle one.
This one? No, this would be 2 in a row. I broke it up specifically. And so because I broke it up, I empty my hand, so I'm going to deal 3 damage to him. So it's another 3 damage. 1, 2, 3.
Beautiful.
1, 2, 3. And then we're going to draw an attrition card and see what happens. Oh, beautiful.
That's amazing.
1, 2, 3. We could ignore it completely. Also, I should note, starting my turn, I should have put another dust token in here because Max, you should add dust tokens to sectors.
Did you take the aggro?
No. I don't believe I did because you know how I told you I was going to take aggro?
Right.
That was when I... Oh, no, I did.
You
I
did?
did. I still did. Great.
I mean, we're in the same place anyway.
I burned all my red cards for that. Then the end of turn is going to happen. We're going to remove the stun on that. It's no longer stunned. And then we're going to go through end of round steps. So I did the attrition damage. He turns to the aggro player. It's already done. End of round, we're going to remove the fire. Thank the Lord. We can actually do stuff. We're going to remove these. And then start of the next round, we're going to go to round 4. He's going to increase his hardening level. So right now, any damage does not carry over at this point, unfortunately. We are going to remove the lowest card over here and then bring out a new one, which means at this point, he's going to be activating pretty easily. That's the round. That's not bad. I just burned my potion for nothing.
I'm sorry.
I would have had such a good turn. There's an alternate universe here where I did so much damage. Like, so much damage. You can't even believe.
Yeah.
But anyways, I go first. Oh, I go first. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
I'm going to take my potion.
We might do that. I'm going to pop these 2 over here. We're going to do all start of round effects. Going to pop those 2 there. Going to give him the 2 aggro, the 2 struggle. And then we're going to see whether I want to burn another potion.
Can I have a damage, please?
Could you have a damage, please? Dun, 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 dun. Yes, you got damage. Sorry, I'm just thinking.
You're fine.
That's a 5 right now, so.
Be careful. Be careful with it.
Oh, look, I drew the card that lets me move.
I can't believe I discarded the one that I was trying to get.
I can believe a lot of things. Oh, that's cool. Okay. I could do that, then that, then that. That could be a good turn. It could be a good turn. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Oh, I like this. I like this sequence. This is going to be a fun turn. Not as fun as last turn. And also, he might totally mess it up because of his activation cards, but it is what it is. We'll start with the following. Starting my turn. Do I want to discard my turn for a... Oh, no, I don't think I do.
Sorry, can I take that back? I don't want to drink my potion this turn.
Go ahead. This is like the 3rd time you've done that.
I know. I'm just unpotion sure.
It's all good. It's all good. I am going to go ahead. My Skull Shock has not been in use. Anyways, we're going to start off with, I am going to play this card to the front sector, okay? So we're going to try to remove some struggle. So we are playing that for 0. We're going to remove a struggle.
You're not moving?
Not yet, but watch what happens next.
But
watch this. We're going to go ahead. So technically I become threatened, but you can ignore that right now. We're going to play this. Increase the hardening level by 1, which we don't have to do because he doesn't have that. So that's not going to do nothing right now. Although we are going to have to deal with... Honestly, this is the last card both times. But we're going to give him another struggle because we are now shuffling this up over here. and placing a new card out. But the most important part, though, is what I'm doing now. Am I doing it now? I'm doing it now, I think. I think I'm doing it now. What I'm going to do right now is we're going to put out a new card over here. So this card's going to come out. And then because the behavior card is revealed, we're going to play Sharp Reflexes. And we discard this card from my hand to immediately move without paying any stamina cost. So I'm going to move to this sector over here and not pay stamina cost. Then, oh, he's got the freaking hardening. Oh my gosh. I don't want him to have hardening. Whatever, it is what it is. We are going to follow that up with paying Call of the Dragon. Now, because my mastery is unlocked, my cards with impetus cost 1 less. So I'm going to pay 0 for this one, and that's going to remove another struggle. And I'm going to draw 1. If your health is critical, draw more, but my health is not critical.
Critical.
So we're not going to do that. Oh, interesting.
Did you just play 2 blues in a row?
I did play 2 blues in a row. Yes, we are going to resolve that.
Okay.
Although, before we do, we need to resolve this technically from the last round.
Oh.
So this one's going to happen. Increase the harden level by 1 and place a dust token in the front sector. That's not going to have any effect because harden level is at max. And there's already maximum 2 dust tokens in the front sector. So great. No effect on that one. This will come out. Then, now that I've played the 2, we're going to resolve this. And we're going to flip that. Dygorax gains 1 struggle per player, so we're going to get 1 struggle player, and gets +1 damage till the round, which means 3 damage. Place a dust token in the aggro player sector, max 2 dust tokens. I believe that's going to be, oh no, I don't want that at all.
No.
Well, I guess we're taking damage this round. Then, this is going to go leave over here. I'm going to place a new card out, and then what we're going to do next, though, is we're going to follow that up with this red card. Oh, 1 second, I need to do some math on things.
The maths.
Can I do that for that? Maybe, maybe not. Depends what I have in my hand. I'm going to go ahead and play Impulse. So, oh no, I can't play Impulse now. That would be bad for me.
It would be bad.
It would be bad. We're going to play Stamina Boost, I guess. We're not going to discard Stamina Boost. So we're going to discard that and play this Tear Down over here, which is going to the following. It's going to, did I draw one? I did draw one. Okay, we're going to play Tear Down over here. So this is going to do the following. If the monster has 0 struggle, increase the damage attack dealt by 5, otherwise remove 2 struggle. So we're going to remove 2 struggle from the monster. So we're keeping the struggle in check nicely. Also, because of this over here, it's going to deal 3 more damage. So we're going to deal 4 plus 3, and we're going to add a token here. So we're dealing 7 damage to it. It's going to bring it to 5, and then 2 more. So we're bringing it at exactly 10 out of 14. Don't forget, damage will not carry over. We're also playing a red card, so we're going to trigger this over here and see what this does. The actual player suffers a wound unless they discard a card from the hand, which I do not have. That's not good.
Did you deal 3 damage from emptying your...
I did not empty my hand to have a card left.
You could discard... Oh, it has to be a certain
Yeah, it has to be a color. It has to be yellow, which I do not have. And so, we are going to not deal anything. I don't like this. It is what it is. We're going to go ahead and take 3 damage. So, 1, 2, 3. Which the good news means we are now currently a little bit more scared and dying. But I did deal damage to him, and unfortunately I'm now going to take his... Oh, damn. Oh, this is bad. This is going to come out over here. Then end of round, I'm not going to do anything else. We're going to go ahead and reveal one of these, and unless it's a 0, it's a 2, I'm going to go ahead and take another 3 damage.
Wow.
So this is going to be another 3 damage to me. Let's pop this. Let's remove 2, and then bring back 5.
Well,
okay.
Hopefully a 0 or 1 comes out for me, and then you can take your potion.
That would be great because, and
I'm
aggro, so he's going to rotate towards me at the end of the round.
I'm aggro.
So, which the good news means you can move to his rear sector.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to draw up to my hand size, which is actually +1, which I think I messed up, by the way. So, I think I was supposed to have +1 card last round and didn't, but I'm not going to undo that at this point.
Okay.
Oh, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to take 2 more damage. Oh, this is not good. Okay, we're 1 damage away from dying because I have to take my damage for cycling my deck and my damage for burning. I just went from in perfect health, by the way, to 1 health away from dying.
Yeah, that's pretty insane.
Well, not perfect health. I had like 2 damage.
That's not okay, honestly.
I took 8 damage this turn. 3, 3, and 2.
Too much, some might say.
I think it's too much. I was feeling in control until a minute ago. Okay. In the meantime, though, it is now your turn.
My turn. My turn starts off with volleying 2, and we're going to do 1 which I knew was going to be this.
Okay.
So that's going to be a damage. I'm emptying my deck, which is going to be 5, and I'm drawing again. But I do need a... Oh, I have one right here. Take a damage. Okay.
So you did 5 more damage to it?
Well, I did 5 plus the 1 for volley, so 6.
What's the order?
1 and then 5.
Okay, so the 5 is going to immediately hit him. He's currently hardened, so it won't carry over to the next level. And then how much after that? How much after the 5? Sure. Okay. So it's 1, then 5.
I heal 1 for inflicting a wound again.
Yes, you do. Wouldn't
That's
that
been very
be
helpful.
Great? Yeah. I think I might be KO'd. You might be
trying
to take him down. This feels...
I mean, I do feel powerful. But
feels reminiscent to our last challenge.
We've got this.
We've got this.
We're fine. Alright, so I discard 1 more. Oh, and it is another one, so another damage.
Okay. You're going to deal another damage. Okay.
Yep, because of volley.
Yep.
Okay, now on with my turn. I can discard to move, correct?
Yes.
All right.
2 to move, because sand's everywhere.
I'm going to discard this one, which is when I discard this from my hand, deal my weapon damage, so I'll deal 3 damage to it and move.
Beautiful.
And then...
If you could lower the hardening level, it'd be great.
Is that just with 1 red card?
Assuming you do 1 red card, it'll lower the hardening level, although you'd have to do it twice in order to... Because otherwise it's going to pick right back up next turn.
I mean, I can. I didn't want to, but I can.
Up to you.
Alright, so... Fine. I'll attack with stealth then. So for 3 damage.
It's going to pop over to a 5. And we're going to lower one of those. Okay.
Then I'm going to play Take Aim. And I'll discard this to do it. I can search my discard pile for a card with aim and add it to my hand. And I'm going to take this one back.
Okay.
Then I'm going to play Precision Arrow. And that's going to make me the aggro player. Yeah. I'm going to discard this. When I discard this, I deal my weapon damage. So I'll deal my weapon damage.
If it makes a difference to your planning, if you don't become the aggro player, that's... No, it's better if you become the aggro player. Never mind, go ahead.
This is the 2 red cards, that's the thing. So, alright, so... I'm discarding this to play it, so I'm dealing my weapon damage plus this attack. So I think that's 6 damage total.
Weapon damage plus this attack is going to be 3. Wait, what's the why?
Because the attack just does 3, right?
Attack does 3. And then weapon damage. Oh, yeah, 6.
Yeah.
Okay. 6 damage is going to take him from 7 to 13, which means it'd be great if you did exactly 1 more damage. Because...
Well, I can't, unfortunately.
Or if we, you did a second red card, so hardening goes down. Never mind, I forgot. His hardening's down. Yeah, we're fine.
And I didn't trigger anything, but that one. And
although the truth is, it still would be great to duel just 1 because he's got resistant.
I really can't.
It's fine. Is it is. Is it is. Okay.
Alright. So that's the end of my turn.
Yep, which means now you have 1 defense. Hopefully it's a 1. Are we drawing a 1? I think actually we are due for a bunch of 1s.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
It's a 1.
There you go. And now you get to...
You're safe, which means now at the start of the next round, let's do end of round stuff because that matters. So you're done with all that. We are going to... Let me just make sure I haven't done over... Oh, that's good. That's good. I like that. Okay, we are going to go ahead and reveal this card over here and see what happens right now. That's going to be each player in a sector with a dust token suffers core damage +1. Targeted players may discard a green from the hand to half that damage.
Should I have drawn by now? Yes.
It won't matter because I'm going to, in order to not die, which I think is a good thing for us, I'm going to go ahead and play this to when a behavior card is revealed, you may discard this card to cancel the effects of that card.
Okay.
So that way I don't die, which again I think is generally a good strategy in this game. Okay. And then
you and your not dying strategy.
Oh, and he turns towards you. And end of round stuff, we clear all the dust. At the start of the round, you're going to put 2 dust in your sector. We're going to move to the next round. We're going to add 2 aggro to his player, 2 struggle to his own, and it's the start of your turn. Oh, you get to volley at the start. You might deal you 1 damage right now.
Yeah.
Oh, but first of all, I am going to discard Aylmore. I'm going to discard Aylmore to heal 4.
Are we already ready to be back at the beginning?
Yeah, absolutely. We're back.
I'm trying to decide. I think I'm going to take my potion this turn.
Up to you.
When I volley, does it add to the volley damage? I don't think so.
No. I don't believe so. Where's your main card? Where's your character card? Where's your abilities? I think volley is not weapon level. Yep. Oh, no, it's equal to your weapon level for each offensive card. When you volley, it's 1 is equal to your weapon level. Are you thinking through our campaign right now? Yeah. You're thinking of how often we haven't done that?
Yep. Not that bad. Not that bad.
But... It may have affected the last game.
Alright, so that is damage. Alright, so then I'm going to take my thing.
Okay.
I'm going to take the potion.
What's the potion doing?
I suffer damage. I'm going to get the +3 on my weapon till the end of the round or whatever.
Oh, that's a great card. I play that this game. It's really helpful.
I'm going to get him. Alright, so now starting my turn?
Yep, volley away. Please deal 1 damage.
So first I'm going to do this start of my turn ability. This was the top of my discard. It was the last card I played. I get to draw 2.
Okay.
So I'll draw 2. I have 8 cards in my hand. Now I will volley 2.
Okay.
1.
Oh, that's a damage. Wait, so that's a pause a second. That deals damage because each volley is its own instance.
Correct.
So it's going to resolve this, taking it to the next level. I'm going to move this card to the side. We now have, this goes down to 4 over there. And now 10 health per player. So basically we have 3 more wounds to deal. 1, 2, 3. No, we need to do 4 more wounds. Which means we need to deal...
Oh, I inflicted a wound?
Yes.
I heal every time it happens. It's
when revealed, each player in a sector with a dust token suffers damage unless they discard a green from the hand. So you're in a sector with dust tokens, so you'd have to discard a green or suffer 3 damage.
Sure.
Okay, that seems like a worthwhile trade-off. We're going to go to the next level of this. When Dygorax is hardened, the rear side is the only exposed side.
Ooh.
Oh, and at the start of the round, we're supposed to increase the hardening level.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright, and then this is the second volley, but it's a yellow, so it won't do anything. Alright, so that was that start, and then I also have this start of turn ability, which
Do you have?
I do, because I did
nice.
the draw card thing, so I have the 3 blue. So I do have to discard one, but it'll deal 6 damage, which I assume is 9. Does this weapon get it? Because it's a weapon?
Why would that be 9?
Because of my potion?
What does it say? You may discard this to deal, what does it say? One of those cards to deal 6 damage. Your weapon gets +3 damage. It just says 6 damage, it doesn't say weapon damage.
Okay, I was thinking because this is also a weapon.
No, just the weapon damage is different stats.
Okay. Alright, and then I am going to...
So 6 damage.
Well, sure, but I'm going to discard this one, which is when I discard it, I get to volley 2.
Okay.
So the 6 damage plus... nothing. But that's okay, because I have 1 card left now in my deck. And we'll
Has to be volley again? It's weapon level, not weapon damage, right?
I believe it's weapon level.
Perfect, great. Okay, so you did nothing else, okay.
Okay. Would this get the extra 3 damage? Again, I don't think so.
Nope.
Okay.
That's weapon level versus weapon damage.
Alright, now give me a second, because I just did so much.
You did a ton.
Not to say it like that.
No, you're great.
Alright, so...
I'm trying to figure out how defensively to play versus how much to just die.
That made me laugh funny. Okay. Do we think I should try to get to the rear?
At this point?
Yeah.
What for?
Because it would do the red thing?
I think if you go to the rear...
Yeah.
Then it's going to make it harder for me to attack
then that's fine. Alright. So then I am going to play acrobatics.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to discard both of these to do it. And this one says when I discard...
Wait, are you moving right now?
I'm going to use that to move later.
Okay.
Although...
Keep in mind, you won't be able to attack it in the front sector.
Well, I'm going to play a blue one just to move right away.
That's fine.
Because that's how this card is. I have to play a blue one right after.
Sure.
Alright, so I'm going to discard both of these. And this one lets me draw a card. So I now emptied my thing again, which is going to do 5 damage. And I'll take a damage.
Okay.
So he takes 5.
Actually, now that I think about it, getting to the front is not the craziest.
He takes 5 damage, though.
Okay. It takes 5 damage. Okay.
And now... I'm going to play this blue one. So, Alex, which one should I do first? Because this is like that. Which one should I resolve?
Either one.
Okay.
Draw 3 and you may immediately move.
So if I recycle one, I would discard...
And then draw.
And then it would all be shuffled in. I don't like this card, though, so I'd rather it be on the top of a discard. So I will draw 3 first. So I'll shuffle my deck.
You also are going to take a damage because you are...
I took it already. I had one next to me.
Did you deal 5 damage to him already? Or that's the part you told me to?
Sorry?
Did you tell me to deal 5 damage already?
I have been telling you that. I don't know.
I did 6 for your thing, and then I did 5 for something. So I guess
for this?
I assume so. I've done 6 and 5 so far. We only need to deal 80 damage.
Well, no, but I've also done... I did like another 6 with my volleying.
You did 6 with volleying?
Well, actually, one pinged it. I don't know. If
6?
we're lost now, we lost the damage.
You did 6 from this.
Yeah.
The volley was first.
Isn't volley extra because of this?
No, not at all.
Oh, I thought you said it was.
So then I think you've only done 6 and 5.
Yeah. All right, so I moved already. We'll take this off for this though.
Yes.
All right, and then I'll draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's see if I like them.
And then you can move.
I did move.
Yep, perfect.
And then I'm going to recycle, and this one is when I discard this from my hand, I can draw 1, so I'll draw 2.
Okay.
See, I just go through my deck like crazy.
I like it.
All right, and then now this is volley 2. So 1, 2. So an additional 2 damage.
2 more damage. So he's now at 13 again, and this time he's not hardened, so damage will currently carry through.
Okay.
Although keep in mind, if he does attrition damage to you, he will be hardened. Yeah, avoiding attrition damage would be good.
Yeah?
Yes, because if you take attrition damage, he'll become hardened again.
Okay, so that's more important than attacking.
In my opinion, yes, but not necessarily.
So I want to play this one. And I want to play this one.
I think it's manageable. If he becomes hardened, it's still manageable.
Okay. Well, let's see. Let's do this and this together. And then I play both of those. Then I think we're pretty good. But do I have 3? Yes, I do. So let's start off with this. That will play Evasion. And to play Evasion, I will discard this one and this one.
And then draw 2 more.
To draw 2. But this card that was in my hand is when I play that type of a card, I can recycle this from my hand, which I will.
So draw a card.
So, oh, right.
Yep.
I was going to do an extra one. What do you play already in my recycle?
You still have 2 more plays.
Okay, I still have 2 more plays. I still have 2 more. And I'm not triggering him at all. Okay. Then I'm going to play Heavy Arrow. I forgot I took my thing this round. Alex, I messed up. I took my potion this round.
Is that a bad thing?
Well, I'm just not doing as much damage as I could be because I started going for the greens, which is totally... I mean, the same exact thing happened.
You did 2 greens. What are the 3's already been revealed, Nick. The 3's already been revealed. You're guaranteed to not take damage.
Yeah, but I drew cards and I would have played... I wanted to play this one. It's fine. It is so totally fine.
You already guaranteed to not take damage.
Okay, but also is it the thing where... How much is he at right now? 13?
He needs to get to 20.
Do I want to hit him for just 7?
No, not right now.
Okay. All right, well then we're just gonna break his face.
That is a good strategy to play this game in general.
All right, so we're gonna play Heavy Arrow.
Okay.
And to be able to play that, we're gonna discard both of these because it's gonna be 1 to play it, and then the 2 to make it better. Oh wait, sorry.
9 currently.
But sorry, I meant to do this first. I'm so sorry. This one just does my reds are +2, and it's a 0 cost card.
Okay.
So that, and then this is. When I play a red card, I can recycle this card from my hand.
Okay.
My goodness. Okay.
So now you've done 9 damage to it.
Well, 6 plus 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
6, 14. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we're going to remove 6 for him.
And I'm about 20, to deck
and that
myself
drops him
again.
down to a wound.
I'm going to do 5 more damage at the end of my turn.
Beautiful.
So he's going to... I think he goes off first, right?
He's going to attack
first. Oh, wait,
first.
sorry. I actually have this. Sorry. I have this. At the end of my action phase, I can reveal a blue in my hand, which I happen to have this time.
Great.
To search for one and shuffle it into my deck.
Put a red in your hand.
Why?
Because I'm going to be
It gets
stunning.
shuffled into my deck.
I know, but there's a decent chance you're going to draw it.
Well, I like the ones that would get discarded.
So it's up to you. Just so you know, there's a decent chance that I'm stunning him at least once, probably twice. And each red will deal you weapon damage just by revealing it.
Right, so at the start of my turn, I volley. That's the thing. And they just get discarded.
Up to you. Yeah, however you want to do it.
You know. So we'll see.
We started the turn, but I'm saying at the end of the turn, you're going to be drawing.
Yeah, so these are my 2 red cards. So I could do it just as an attack. But this one, are you going to become aggro player?
I don't... on my turn, which is about to happen, I'm going to be probably stunning him twice. And if you have a red in your hand from your end of turn draw, you'll be able to reveal 2
Oh,
weapon damage.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
So the more likely you are to draw into your hand red cards, the more damage you can deal just by
Well, I guess either way to make the decision, are either of them aggro? Just for me to have this in the future? Because I can't play this if you're...
I'll probably be going aggro.
Okay, then I would rather take this one. Alright,
shuffle into your
so
deck.
I'll shuffle that into my deck. Did we do his attrition part?
Not yet. Okay. We're going to go ahead and do attrition. So at the end of the round, we're going to deal attrition. It's not going to be a 3 because it can't be. So it's 1, which means the next card is either a 1 or a 2, and I don't know which one it is. And then...
But I'm safe.
You are safe, absolutely.
Alright, and now I should draw.
And now he's going to turn towards the aggro player, which is currently you. And that's his turn. Well, that's not his turn. That's whatever. Now, unfortunately, it does mean I'm going to start my turn.
So, Alex, at the end of my turn, when I draw to 6, I do this again.
Yes.
So 5 more damage.
5 more damage to it. Perfect. Okay.
And I need
1 more damage to you.
Yeah, I don't have any more.
Okay.
Thank you.
We are going to reveal the flank sector because I'm currently the flank sector and see what it is. Place a dust token in each of the flank sectors. Okay. Each player in those sectors suffers 3 damage unless they reveal 2 greens or yellows from their hand, which I'm able to do. So
and I'm not even in there, right?
Yes, you're not in there. So I'm good on the wing attack. We're fine. We start with the front sector, but that means I think I should be good as long as I don't play yellow cards. So I am going to try to move to an adjacent sector. Oh, interesting. I'm gonna play sharp reflexes to be able to move to an adjacent sector without paying any stamina cost, which means I can start attacking it from the rear and also, well, dealing damage and things. So, what am I gonna do now?
What to do?
I want more cards. Can I do all of this?
I know, not being able to assist is really different. Like, it changes the game.
Because I think I can stun it twice.
Stunning.
But I don't think the stunning is that big a deal, except for the fact that it's going to help with you.
Did I inflict a wound again? I did not. Or did I?
Did not. You did.
I did?
I think so.
Yeah, I didn't heal one off for that.
The question
When I
is
did
whether
that
you...
final amount,
Yeah.
I didn't heal off.
Okay. So I think that would be too much. If I play that, it would do that.
Honestly, like, I kind of want to take this, the reef-bound plate. Okay. I kind of want to take this in the campaign. I think I can build it.
Right.
It's pretty good.
I'm going to discard this to play this over here. So I'm going to be playing that. Search my deck for an impetus card, add it to my hand, then shuffle your deck.
Take this aggro thing.
So that's going to be aggro. We got impetus. Interesting. Impetus. Let me just check my hands over here. That's not as good over here. That's not as good either. That's not as good either. Oh, that's useful. We'll do that one. Okay, cool. I'm going to take that and shuffle my deck right now. Because my health is critical, which means I'm going to get a bunch of extra card draw now.
You're doing okay.
I'm doing okay-ish. We're fine. We're doing okay. But my health is critical. I am in that risk factor.
I mean, it is critical. Like, I'm not to brag, but like, I am critical.
We're going to go ahead and choose to play a card here.
What's your last potion over there?
Vidya. I get to discard it to draw a offensive card in my hand. Discard a card in my hand, but I can't do it now.
Yeah, I was just curious what it was.
Okay. I think the order here is important. Because I could play that and then that, which is not the worst. But I lose that. I think I'm just going to go ahead and play this one. So I'm going to play this blue card right now. It's going to cost me 0 because it's an impetus card. I'm going to remove a struggle. And then if your health is critical, draw until you have 5 cards. So I'm going to draw 3 cards. Okay, that's the card I drew. So that's going to give me some lot more flexibility. Okay, that's not bad either. We're going to play the card. We're going to play... Right now I'm not doing... Oh, if I do that... I'm going to discard that. Okay. Oh, but then if I do that, that's going to happen. Sorry, there's a lot of... If I do this, then that's...
I know.
The problem is, I don't know if the card remaining is a 1 or a 2. And I don't know if it's better to play a yellow card, which would trigger this. But if I do, that's going to come out, so I don't want to, because then I trigger 2. So I'm not going to. So I'm going to discard a yellow card, and I'm going to hope this is a 1. I'm hoping that's a 1. I'm going to discard that, and then play this, which is a concussion. Oh, wait, 1 second. If I play that first, then I'm fine. No, I'm going to play defensively. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to discard this card right now, in order to pay for this card. So I'm choosing a different card to discard. Then I'm going to stun the monster, which means I could put the stun token on here, which again, not the right token, but we're just going to grab a token over here. Where's a negating token? Where is it? One of these. Replace that over there. So that's going to stun him, and he's not going to be able to react now. So that's fine. You can now reveal cards if you want and deal 6 damage to him if you reveal 2 reds.
Okay.
2 reds, 6 damage. Boom. That's going to take him up to 5 over here, and then another 1. So we are currently at 18 damage. 18. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to play... Oh, that might have been a mistake.
It doesn't feel like a mistake. I feel like
It's
we're
not,
fine.
No, it's not a mistake. It's not a mistake.
I think we're going to win next turn.
The question is, am I playing defensively?
I do so much damage. I love attacking.
Okay.
Attacking is the best thing you can do in a game.
It's fine. We're just gonna.
Good.
So what I'm gonna do. I'm trying to play a little bit more defensively to make sure I don't die, which again I think is good strategy. I'm gonna play this for my defensive card, so it does not count my hand size limit, but it's a 0. It's another yellow in my zone. Then I'm gonna play knockout over here. I'm gonna pay 1 for that because again impetus card. And then now that I've done that, that's going to deal my damage to him. So I'm gonna deal 4 damage to him and place a token on this card. So I'm gonna add another token to this card. So I deal 4 damage, which first of all means I carry over to the next tier, which, apologies, I can't save you the wound over there, but it's going to bring him down. And that's leaving him with 1 wound, 2 wounds left. 2 wounds from the next tier.
Okay.
Okay, so we're doing good over there. Also, that's a red card, which lowers his hardening level over there.
We got this.
Then, because I've done this over here, there's 3 counters, I get to stun the monster. So again, put a token on, it won't matter, it's going to clear. But you can again reveal your hand to deal another 6 to him.
Sure.
So boom, another 6 damage. And keeping in mind, when he's hardened, I can't stun him. So that's important to make sure he's not hardened. And that's the round. I empty my hand, which means I also deal another.
Did you do the thing for playing a red in the rear sector?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
So I empty my hand, so I'm going to flip that to a 5 over there, because another 3 damage. And then I'm going to draw. Well, I guess first things first, I do attrition phase. So we're going to resolve this. Is it a 1 or a 2? It was a 1 anyway.
Beautiful.
So the tricky part there is I could have played 2 reds had I known that. But I want to stay alive. Then I'm going to go ahead and drop my hand size, which is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to take this, place this into my discard, and that is the round.
Now, does he turn toward you now?
He is going to turn towards me. Yes, I'm the aggro player now, so he turns towards me. And we are going to go through end of round steps. Which I believe is going to have none of these happening. As the stuns will clear, the end of round steps, nothing happens over here. The sand clears from the board, so we're going to get rid of all that. And then we're going to go to the next round, up to round 6. That's going to shuffle. We're going to move this to, well, not move that at all. We're going to increase his attrition, his hardening by 1, and then he is going to gain 2 struggle and clear the lowest card. So we're going to clear this card from there, putting this new card into play. Okay. And then we get to see what else we get to do.
If you do like 10 damage, do we have it this turn?
I'm
just kidding. That's so fresh.
I mean...
We're like 2 turns away, though.
Not necessarily. Maybe. I mean, right now he currently has 29 damage left.
Yeah.
29. We can do 29, right? We're pretty confident. Okay.
I mean, I'm going to do 1,000, so...
Okay. And I don't know if I'm going to do 1,000, but I could do this, which is not a bad way to start. Okay, so you gain 2 struggle, so that's okay there.
But you're starting in the front.
I'm starting in the front.
So doesn't his thing go?
Oh yes, that is going to go. Let's go and see what happens there. Dygorax gains 1 struggle per player, which I can actually work with that. I can work with that. So I'm going to put that there. Then, stance 3, place a fire terrain in the front sector. Okay, so that would be scary, but I'm going to be moving anyway, so it's a little scary. It's not totally scary. We're then going to try to move. And now he has 4 struggle, which is not bad because I can work with that a little bit.
So you're going to move?
I'm going to move. I'm just trying to think the order here. There's a lot that I'm trying to figure out as far as costs. Costs are everything right now. Okay. We're going to go ahead and I think we just have to discard these 2. It is what it is. I'm going to discard these 2 yellows over here to be able to move. So if you want to move me to either sector, it doesn't matter to me right now. And then I'm going to play... Oh, I have to play that card first. But that's going to cost 2. That's not good.
Ruh-roh.
Well, I think it's important to do this because we have the whole round to resolve this. I think... No, I can't. I can't. This is tricky. So, Meg, here's my choice. Want to hear my choice?
Sure.
I either make him vulnerable, which is going to double the damage of an attack, or I get to draw like 7 more cards. I'm going to draw 7 more cards. Okay. It's an obscene amount of cards to
Yeah.
Because the red card has to be played as my first card to make him vulnerable, which I don't think makes sense right now.
Yeah. And would that card be replaced?
Although maybe, can I? Let's see. If I do this...
That card would be replaced?
No, I could do this. I could do this. We're going to do this.
Would that be replaced, though?
This is not... Which one? This one?
Yeah.
This one's going to be replaced, yes. Oh, yes. That's going to add another struggle to him, which is another struggle. So he's currently at a lot of struggle. We're going to shuffle up all his behavior cards and put a new one.
Because that might change what you want to do, too. I don't know why I'm shuffling my hand.
I do that all the time.
It calms me down.
Okay. We're going to place this into play. We have that. So a bunch of bad things might happen. But I think I could... If I discard this...
Happen.
No, I think it makes more sense to play it. Okay. So fine. It's a little... Oh, these go off, by the way. Okay. Although how much damage I'm going to take right now? Right now I'm currently at 1, 2. Let me just move this over here. So I'm at 2, 8 damage currently, and I could take 13. So I could afford 5 damage.
Plus, you can do this.
Which one? That is, I'm counting those 2.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I will go ahead and draw cards equal to the amount of struggle tokens in the monster. Okay, I'm doing this.
Okay.
I'm playing the following. Oh, that's going to cost 1 more. It's so much. Okay, it's still worth it. I'm going to discard these 2. Nope. I just literally can't. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's a big choice.
We're just going to do the following. We're going to pay this over here, and that's going to be 2. We're going to place this out, the Iron Blast. It's going to increase the damage this attack deals by 2, so it's going to be a 6 damage attack. So we're going to place 5 and then 1. So nothing too crazy there. We're going to put a token on here, which is fine. That's great. It's an opening, so it's now going to have vulnerable on it, which I don't know where our vulnerable token is. I'm just going to toss a token. We're going to toss this token onto him as a reminder, but he's currently vulnerable. So the next time, sometime between now and the end of the round, if we deal damage, we can double it, which is good.
And then that's going to set off one of his cards.
That is going to set... Oh, I forgot about that part. It's going to set off 2 of his cards because it has Rampage.
Oh, right.
So we're going to see what happens now, but I think it's still worth it because honestly, dealing 6 damage and giving you a doubler, I think is worth it alone. We're going to go ahead and see what we got. Nothing. Increase the hardening level by 1. So it's going to bump up his hardening level, which is not great. Did I move? I moved to a side sector. Oh, no. I can't attack him from the back now. Okay, we're still fine. But increases the hardening level by 1. We remove 2 struggle. We're still fine. This is going to go over here. A new card will resolve this one, and then the new card comes out. Increase the hardening level by 1 and place a dust token in the front sector. We can do that. That's fine. We're totally fine.
Should this fire be down or did that
no, it just came out.
Okay.
Place a fire train in the aggro player sector. Players in that sector suffer burning. Okay, so now I can't play any more cards. And I take burning, which I have somewhere over here. And then that goes away. And then these 2 new cards come out.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so it is what it is. The cards are going to happen anyway. But I can't play more cards. I can't move. So I think at this point I am going to just, unless we draw 0, I'm going to take some
and his thing is now double thing and red.
His thing is now double thing and red? What do you mean? Yeah, that's true. Alright, so hopefully I did enough because 6 damage plus doubling some damage. We'll see what happens.
I mean, you're not going to die.
Wait, I will probably not die. We draw a 1 and we'll take 3 damage right now, unfortunately, which puts me close to dying, but not quite dying. These 2 will get removed.
Don't lose your card.
Okay, and this will go away. Okay, that was a shorter turn than I thought. And then the turn he does turn towards me as the aggro player, which means you'll still have to return. And currently he can only be attacked in his rear sector.
That's fine. He can only be attacked in the rear?
Yes, that's the new thingy. His stance 3 is if he is hardened. No, yeah, over here. Dragon Scales, when he's hardened, the rear side is the only exposed side. Okay. So we were doing... Oh, I kept 2 cards in my hand, though, so I got a stamina for next round if we make it that far.
Oh my god, we're gonna make it that far. What are you talking about?
I think we will.
You think we would die? Oh, you mean just if
as long as if you don't kill him.
I thought you were saying we were gonna die.
No,
you
I
just
think
mean if I don't
this.
kill him.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think I might become aggro though.
I think you might kill him.
All right, so I'm gonna start off with volleying 2.
Okay.
1. So 1 damage.
1 damage. Okay.
For that.
Keep in mind he only has 22 damage left, and you do have a vulnerable token that you can use.
Oh, that's true.
That's what I'm saying. If you have a 7 damage attack, that's 14, and
I
you only
don't.
need...
But we'll see what. Well, I do. We'll see. We'll see what happens next. Okay, first, I need to discard to move.
Okay.
So, I need 2 to move, correct?
You need 2 to move, yes.
Okay.
And you have to move if you want to attack him right now, unfortunately.
Alright, so I'm going to discard these 2.
Okay.
So I'll go to here. And then again, this is one where when I discard, I can volley 2. I love that card. That's the one I keep grabbing back with
Bouncing
my other
shot.
card.
It's one of the classics.
Alright, so there's 1.
1 damage.
Just the 1.
So he's at 19 right now. Oh, this is bad.
Why? Because if I do the 1...
If there's a way you could do 1 damage, that'd be great.
I can do just 3. I can do a small attack first.
If you can do a small attack, it's fine. But no damage is going to carry over because he's currently hardened. Although, if you play a red card, it decreases the hardening level, so you're fine. You're fine.
Okay, well, let's hope that red card doesn't stop me.
Okay.
So I will
that will happen at then. So you play a red card, you decrease the hardening level, so damage will carry over.
And I can play this just to attack, correct?
Yep.
Alright, so I'm going to play this to attack for 3.
You had that in your hand?
I can't assist.
You could have discarded it so I don't take damage. Although it's fine.
I thought that was...
No, that's not assisting. Oh. Yeah, it's fine. I think it's better this way. I think it's better. We're going to take him out.
I thought that was part of what we couldn't do.
You're totally fine.
Alright, so this will do the 3 damage.
So this is going to carry over. So he's going to have 2 damage left over.
I healed.
And he's now down to 1.
Alright. Okay.
Although, are you done with the action?
Yeah.
Because it's going to resolve.
I know.
Although before we do that, I need to draw cards because I might actually have cards that affect other people's turns. Okay. Not right now. Okay. We're going to have this reveal. The active player suffers a wound unless you discard a yellow.
I suffer a wound.
You suffer... Is there nothing you can do?
No. That's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's 3 damage?
3 damage to you.
That's fine. Yep. I need a 1 though. Or actually, are these... So wait, if I already had 2, then I would go to 5?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Now keep in mind, if you do play another card between this will not occur.
I've got to play a stealth one in between.
That was stealth.
Isn't that kind of cool? That's what stealth means. It doesn't trigger that.
So stealth won't trigger it. If you play a red card after it, it will. Unless you break it up again.
I can't, but it is what it is. Alright, so I will now play Silent Arrow, which is stealth, which I cannot play if I'm the active player.
Aggro player.
Aggro player.
You can't play as the active player. It's not a very good card.
Alright, and then I'll do 3 more damage to it.
Okay. Now again, keep in mind, you do want to have a doubling somewhere in your turn. So
yeah, it'll be next. Okay.
So 3 damage. Just going to pop it to 5. Okay. 15 damage left.
And then... this stinks. Alright, and then I'm going to do double shot, which is going to make me the aggro player.
Okay.
And I will discard this to be able to play it. And because it's after a red, it's going to increase it. So it's going to be a 6 damage attack.
Which becomes 12.
Yeah, we'll use the doubler on it.
Okay, so we're currently this much away from killing it.
Yeah, I know.
Nothing happening?
That's my turn.
So close.
That's okay, I can do it next turn.
Okay.
I'll volley and probably kill it.
Probably. You only volley 2.
Yeah, that's true.
You won't kill it.
But if I deck myself, actually.
You...
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I'd be 1 away from it. But that's okay. I can surely do it.
It's still good. I think we got this. Alright,
so I probably have to take attrition damage.
You definitely take it. Unless you draw a 0, you're going to take attrition damage. You draw 2, you take 3 damage.
Okay.
And then he turns towards you. And fire reduces.
And now I would draw my hand.
Oh, but here's the problem. You can only play attack cards in the rear sector, so we're going to have to see how this goes. But yeah, you should draw your hand, though.
I mean, I volley a lot. I'll just volley.
Okay. Oh, did you play a red card again after it?
I played 3 red cards.
So the 3rd red card will trigger this.
Oh, I thought that's what you did. I thought you had done that.
No, I did not.
Did you do this for the thing, though?
For what thing?
The...
Oh, you played 3 red cards.
Armor
thing? His
goes
goes all the way to 0. Nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Dragon's Red, and then goes up 1 for the hardening. Durgus gains 1 struggle.
Slightly, hold on.
Yeah.
We did this wrong. I was here at the beginning of the round.
Yeah.
I think he was supposed to face you.
Which you did.
And then I'm in the bum.
Yep. And then at the end of the turn, I made him face you.
Oh!
Yeah,
okay.
We did this good. We did it well good.
We're totally fine.
We are going to place 2 struggle on
him. Because I
him.
definitely attacked from the back.
So Dragon's Roar is going to be against 1 struggle per player and gets +1 to the end of the round, so you would have taken 1 more damage.
Okay.
Here you go. Here's 1 more damage for you. Place a dust token in the aggro player's sector. That doesn't matter because the dust tokens would have gone in your sector, but then it wouldn't have mattered because you didn't have any defense cards anyway. Mm-hmm. So it would have been only 1 dust token.
Yeah.
Okay. The fire reduces in those sectors. So the fire in that fire, I think, did those just come out?
No, this one's definitely old.
Okay.
That one might not be.
I don't recall, but I don't think that one.
This one, no, you're right. It happened to you.
Okay. I think I just. Are you sure? I think I lowered them. I don't think
honestly,
it matters.
that one's hard for me to see. So
I don't think it matters. I think I lowered them already, but I could be mistaken. But I don't think it matters because I think you're going to take him out anyway. Because at the beginning of the round, he's going to go up 1 when he does destruction damage, and at the beginning of the round, he's going to go up 1. But first, let's go ahead and remove these. Take this and put this out over here, and we are going to each player's sector with a dust token suffers a +1, which would be. Which this one, now? Yes, but you have. Okay. So I cleared this. We just loaded order. I cleared this already, but you should already have. There was a dust token where you are, so you're going to take 4 damage unless you can't afford 4 damage.
Would I have drawn my cards?
You would have drawn your cards, yeah.
Is there anything?
Target players may discard a green card from the hand to half that damage. So if you can discard a green card, you should be fine.
Yeah. All right. Okay. I guess. We're fine because we just have to do a little bit of damage.
You're going to take 2 more damage. So this one's over here. So let's just turn these into a 5.
Whoa,
Sorry.
That's a lot.
You should be at 11. That's what you should be at.
Okay. That was a lot of 5s.
And then this is going to clear over here, and then we're going to put out the next card. Okay. And that is that, which means now we go to the next round. We put out the 2 struggle already. We are good there, and it is your turn. So you're going to start by volleying.
Do I, or
what?
It's my turn right now?
It's your turn
I'm the aggro player. Sorry, yes. I got distracted because you were the aggro player.
You're the aggro player now. You could volley. I think I already bumped up his hardening for the start of the round. Sorry, it was a little crazy as far as... I think I did things a little out of order. But the start of the round increased the hardening. I did that. We already did that. Yeah, I think it should be good now.
Okay. All right, so I will volley 1, 2. Nothing.
Nothing, okay.
Nothing, but that's fine. And now it's my turn?
Yes.
Okay.
You do have to move because he's not vulnerable in his front sector.
Do I have to attack him from the back?
Not right now because he's only at hardening 2.
Oh, okay. Okay, give me 1 second.
So assuming you can move and attack, we got this.
Right, I only have 1. I just want to make sure I need like enough mana to be able to play this attack card.
And none of your actions are going to trigger these. We have Rampage, we have Yellow, we have this. We just...
Oh, I'm worried about having enough mana to play this attack card. Alright, really? So I need to discard 2 to move. So I'll discard 2. Go to here.
Okay.
And then... Oh, I guess I just have to do the 3 damage.
All you have to do is 3 damage.
Oh, okay. I was trying to do the extra, but I guess I don't have to.
You don't have to. Just 3 damage.
So, yeah, I can play that and discard this.
Okay. That's going to be 3 damage. That will take him to that over here. That's exactly what you need. You technically heal 1.
I could have had a better turn, but whatever.
Well, you could have. It just...
Yeah. Didn't need to.
That brings him to 20, and that brings him down to here, which means we just took out Dygorax.
Wow.
Challenge levels are as follows. We got the following. We got... let's see what we got. We get 20 points if you keep at least 1 sector without any sand.
I think you would have had to just never go to it.
I know. Yeah. That's insanity.
I was thinking about that.
20 points if you win by round 6. We're 1 off.
Wow.
10 points if you win by round 7. Okay, so we have 10 points so far.
Okay.
10 points if you use the Nightmare variance. Nope. 5 points for each Nightmare behavior. Nope. 5 points. -5 points. Oh, we got 10 points. Oh, wait, no. Your starting score was 70. So we 70, then we get 80. So we have 70, we have 80 because we won by round 7. So we currently have 80, which makes us a prime hunter. But the maximum over here is 130, which we did not get close to because we didn't do the nightmare stuff. So it wasn't going to happen no matter what.
Okay.
But that has been a gameplay of Primal the Awakening. Again, this has been our second challenge, Dygorax. We won. I think we're both pretty close to death, but I feel weirdly comfortable.
Close. Yeah.
Like we're both like 1 away from dying, which isn't great.
We were there.
But yeah, but we won. We made it through. That has been a gameplay of Primal. Like I said, links down below to obviously to Primal, but also to the Dragon's Tomb, as we mentioned. We are playing against a dragon. It's very thematic. And until next time, I'm Alex Radcliffe from Board Game Co.
I'm Professor Meg.
And have a good one.
Bye.